Welcome back, fellow Minecrafters, to my Let's Play of Enigmatica 6. This is episode 4 now, and I am Malin, your host for the day. I like how I have a little glass bottle on my hip there, like you'd think Link would have a fairy in there or something. And you see my one hand is gold. I'll show you what those two things are. If we look in cosmetics here, so I got the cloud in a bottle, allows the wearer to double jump, and then this is a power glove, increases damage dealt by the wearer. I found those in some chests while I was exploring around. Nighttime. So I really want to quickly get into a whole bunch of things because I've been getting kind of slow with everything I do lately. So I made a whole bunch of things today. So I want to get into pedestals and get into duplicating our resources, and maybe make some pumps and some furnace, get into a bit of power today. That would be pretty good. I want to get into that. I want real quick here. I'm going slow because I have no food. There we go. Just want to show you what I did real quick here. I got some chickens. I put down a chicken nest here from farming for blockheads, a hopper, and a chest. So it's getting me eggs. Hopefully, I just set this up, so hopefully that'll get me some good eggs. And I'm wondering if I'll get feathers, and it would be nice if I can get feathers too. But we'll see. So let's get on with what I was planning on doing for today. I don't know if I have everything available, and I've only seen this mod being played. I've never actually played it myself, Pedestals. So let's start though. So the first thing you need is this linking tool from Pedestals. It takes a diamond, stick, and yellow, red, and green dye. And I forgot to grab a diamond. I have a diamond block in there instead. So we'll make this linking tool. So this tool is used to make everything in this mod. Oh, I bet you there's achievements for it. There's no quest line for this mod, but there is achievements so that it can help you to, like for example, my first pedestal, right? So we'll go through a little bit of the achievements as well. I haven't actually went through this very much, but one thing I wanted to say, I went through the quest book. So you'll see there's a lot of these exclamation marks. So I went through the quest book and kind of accepted all the quests, and all the ones that have an exclamation mark give experience. And I don't want to grab those yet, like I told you about. But like I started, like for example, like in create, right? You do the first one and you get a wrench, right? So I haven't gone into it yet, but I clicked the first one, like for power, for example, right? You click the first one, you get the book. So I did that with all of them, right? So you get that one you get a slime ball and a string, but like, you get the book for resourceful bees, right? So I haven't gotten anywhere in the quest line. We'll do that all together, but I've collected the different starting books, and if you look here, these are all the different books for like a lot of the different mods. That's a spell book, but these are all the books. And I'm going to show you this Astro book here in a second, but I'm thinking we need to make this thing, the Akashic Tome, because it'll store all these books into one book. So we'll do that real quick before we get into pedestals. I'm sorry, I kind of got sidetracked there making that linking wand. But let's look at this Astro Tome real quick here. So this is the book for Astro. And you remember those papers I collected? So the ones that have the different constellations on it? If you shift and right click the book, it allows you to store them. So I stored the ones that actually showed the constellations for me. And if you look here under constellations, right, these are the ones that I've discovered so far. We'll get into this book and this mod later. This is a really good mod, a really fun mod, and we'll definitely be getting into that. But anyways, got sidetracked there again. Let's make this Akashic Tome. It's pretty easy. Just a bookshelf and a book. And I pre-made the bookshelf and have a book there, so let's make this. So we have this tome, and if you right click it, it even has a holosphere. Nice. It has all these books in it, and it looks like it actually has all the books I had in my thing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12, 24, 25, 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so it's got even more. Now, my astral tome, so the astral... Okay, so if we go to here, and we go to the astral tome in here, oh, it links them. That's nice. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is just leave my books I have in here, just in a chest somewhere. You know what, I'm just going to make a chest for these because I don't have space. Let's just put it up here. Yeah. So that's nice. I grabbed it on Breaking Book. How silly. So yeah, now we have all the different manuals that we need. We're going to need that book for later. Actually, we might not. I bet you this one has the... So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out these just in case. I've seen them in the other book, but it might be because I had them in that book, so we'll see. I want to put them in the Cossack Tome. And we'll remove these. And that is an actual book as well for RF tools. And that goes back in the other thing. Engineer's Manual, Lexicon, there we go. And then these, no, that's just a regular book, so we'll keep that book on us. Let's check this again. And go to Astral. And oops, shift right click. Yeah, okay, so they were linked because they were in that book. That's interesting. I like that. But for now, we'll just shove them in this book. And there we go. So with the Cossack Tome, right, you can right click and you can select which one you want. It shows you the mod. And I'm actually looking for a specific book because I was going to make, oh, Pedastals, there we go. So that was actually the book I was going to create with this one. If you look at here, it's just the linking tool with a book, and it makes you the book. But you know what? We have it now, so we save ourselves a book. So yeah, you can select a book like Pedestals with this, and you can go through it. And then if you left click in the open air on a block, if you left click on an open air, it switches it back to the main book, so that you can go and switch to a different book, right? So left click, make sure it's in the open air, because otherwise, like if you try left clicking on a block, it does that, right? So right click opens it up, left click brings it back to the main book. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. So now we have tons more space in our backpack. And then I got some wrenches from the different mods. So now, sorry for that sidetrack, we can get rid of that, and the linking tool. So let's make a pedestal. So it's pretty easy. So I was left clicking there, right? Left click shows a pedestal. So it's just stone slabs with stone. I pre-made some stone. Oh, so, oh yeah, I'll worry about that later. Just split this up. There we go. We can make 3. I can make more later, but we'll make 3. Actually, let's make a couple more. Let's take this out. And we'll make a few more. Split that up. And yes, we can make 3 more. Nice. So we have 6. Might be exactly the amount that we need, actually. We'll put that in there for now. So, pedestals. So each of these pedestals can get these upgrade put on them, and they can do things like, for example, this is smelting, right? So it does as it says, it'll smelt stuff. This one is a crusher. Now, if we go at pedestals, right? So you see these ones that are red, like with a red surrounding them, they're the same. Like, so for example, there's a pedestal for smelting, and there's a pedestal here for crushing, right? These ones require RF, or forge energy, I have to say, it's like energy. Yeah, forge energy, thank you. So I'm actually going to make these ones and make a generator, because we can, oh, there's a generator there, I see G, energy generator. So this will take coal, and it'll generate the energy that these will run off of. And The reason for that is because then we can automate it, kind of. We can keep the energy always in it. Otherwise, if I'm placing, I'll show you here, right? So you place a chest, have a pedestal on top of it. Works just like a pedestal would, right? So if I was going to use a smelter, let's say, I'd have to throw a piece of coal on it, and then it would activate and it would work for a certain amount of time. But then I'd have to make sure I come back and throw more coal on it. So I'd rather automate that process. So what I'm going to do, because there's still a lot of things I want to do in this episode, I'm going to cut here, I'm going to set this up, and then I'll come back and I'll show you exactly what it does. And we're back. So this is the setup here. I'm going to explain it. So I got these pedestals on the chests, right? I haven't linked anything up yet, so nothing's running yet. So this is the grinder pedestal, runs off of RF. So what it's going to do is it's going to pull from this chest, and it's going to do its grinding, and then it's going to get transferred over to this pedestal. We're going to link them together. This one, as you see the arrow, is going to import it into the chest. Then this one will export it onto the top of the pedestal. This one will see it and get it pulled into here, which will then, the furnace will then pull it out, smelt it. This one will get linked and grab it, and the finished product should end up in here. And this back here you see is the generator, G for generator. So what's going to happen, I have a dropper here, and it's going to drop the fuel that I need onto this thing and generate the power for these two ones. Now, to do that continuously without me having to worry about putting coal into this dropper or anything like that, is I'm going to use this hopper botany pot. Here's a recipe for it, right? Terracotta flower pot in a hopper, or you can just do a regular botany pot in a hopper. This thing will continuously, if you go to uses, U, right, and you go to, let's say, a tree. I'm going to put a tree in it because I want to get the wood. You know, so it'll produce every, see there, it says 2 minutes. It'll produce like a piece of wood or a stick or whatever, or a sapling, all which can be burnt as fuel for this thing. So right now, let's put this on here, and then you have to put dirt in it. As you see, nothing in it. And then if you put it, well, I'm going to use a red oak sapling. So if you go to uses on red oak, and you go to botany pots, right? So it'll produce sticks, oak logs, and that. So let's put this in, and bam. So it's, you see then the time there, grow time 2 minutes. So it'll produce, and then it'll put it in the dropper, and the dropper will put it onto there, and that'll work. Now we got to link these things together. Now this mod's a little different with the linking than other mods. Normally you'll click on one and then link it to the other. For this one, you have to do everything backwards. So you click on the receiver, which is this one. You shift right click, sorry. And don't worry about the box, it just shows you how far away that you can link this one up to. And then you shift right click on here, and then you see link successful. Now, for example, this one will be the receiver. Shift right click on that, and shift right click on that. And then the same with this. Shift right click on that, and shift right click on that. Now for these ones, because they're going to get power, so you have to shift right click on this, and shift right click on that. And the same with this one. Now each of these pedestals can have 8 links separately. So this one can have 8 links, right? Each from, so hopefully, I grabbed some iron. So I'm going to shove some iron in here, 64 stack. Or, you know what, let's do one. Let's do one just to test and see. Now if we wait, I should grab some coal. I can just, you know what, I'm going to do this right here. Shove a piece in there. So that should drop it. Yes? Why are you not dropping? I have you on the downside. Why are you not dropping? I haven't tested this out, so... Why is that not dropping? It should drop downwards. I have glass around it so that it doesn't go all over the place. But that should be working. Why is it not working? So that grew, and that added another oak log to there. You know what? Give me a second. Let me test this out. I might have to move this up by 1, but that shouldn't be an issue. It should still be dropping. So give me a minute. Let me test this out. And I figured it out. You guys are all probably laughing at me. I should have realized, of course, it needs a redstone signal to do its thing. So I set up just a quick little clock right here. It's just constantly rotating, and so once this gets something, I'll show you. For example, let's just say it gets a piece of plank, right? It'll drop it on every single tick, as long as it has something in there. So these are powered. If you look on the thing there, it says 10, right? That one's getting power. It's that's 8.5. So this also can show. I'll show you something else as well. So because this is kind of annoying, right? So if you go into here, this is a mod called a super sound muffler, and it's really quite nice. So this will show all the recent sounds, and I'm not 100% sure what sound this is. I think, let's just go redstone. No. Dropper. You can actually search for the sound. It shows all the recent sounds, but I'm not sure exactly which sound this is. You'd think it would be like a redstone sound. Let's find it. I was hoping this would be a lot easier. Normally when you, like, if you search for, those are animal sounds, block. Is it a pressure plate sound? No. I mean, I know it's not a pressure plate, but I was wondering if it would. These are all entities, item. That's weird. Redstone. Well, I'm going to have to search for this at some other point in time. I will go away from it further. Anyways, so I just wanted to show you that this actually works. You stick a chunk of iron in there, right? It's pretty fast what happens, but it'll pull it up inside there. Pulled it up, pulled it over. Now it's in there. It's getting pulled through. Now it's in here. 2 iron dust from one of the chunks. Now in a few seconds here, it'll get pulled up there, smelted, brought over, and brought down. Ore doubling. It's got one more chunk to go grab. It takes a little bit of time, but there we go. And done. So I mean, it's slow, and we're definitely going to have a much better system later on. But I just wanted to show you that real quick. So that's we'll keep going with that, and I will definitely get rid of that noise. You know what I'm going to do for now? Can I do all? No, I can't. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Hopefully that's not too annoying. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to shut it off right now. We'll leave it off. Oops. Oh, come on. Trees in my way, of course. Give it a, oh, wrong one. Sorry, give this block a permanent redstone signal, and it should shut that clock off. There we go. That's really annoying. Anyways, so that's that. We now have ore doubling. That's pretty awesome. It will stop working because it's not going to get redstone signal anymore. But yeah, that's a little bit in the pedestals mod. We can put this linking tool down here in our bag. So now I wanted to, let's make a dank storage real quick. Barrel and coal, and I will show you what that is. So I actually got a barrel recently. And 8 coal. So if you put the barrel and 8 coal, you get this dank. And what this is it's a little storage that you can, it's nice to store cobblestone for when you're mining. So it'll automatically, if you click this, it'll automatically pick up these items. Sorry. And it'll be nice because So you can hold 256 of these items. But if you look at this in the uses, so this one will hold 1024, and that's just by using some redstone. And then if you continue further up, right, 4,000, 16,000 of one item, right? And it also allows you to gather more items. The thing I really like about this is that, so if you look in the bag, it's in, if you look at the bottom, right next to my my bar right down here, it says bag. So it's in bag mode right now. If I press I, switch to construction mode, so I can actually place what's in this dank, and then if I switch to I again, it'll switch to bag mode again. I can go into it. It's actually really nice. Now watch, if I do this, right, it automatically went in there. It's a super nice mod, especially when you're going out mining a lot. So let's add 8 redstone blocks, right? Put that in there and automatically upgrade it. Bam. So now it's twice as much. So we can have, you know, whatever else you want. You can have all your, you can have redstone in here. It's nice to have redstone because you collect a lot of it when you're out mining. And look at 82 in there now. I could put the rest of this in here if I wanted. Bam, bam, right? 210. And that's just of one type. And you can have 1024 of each type. It's really nice. And then, so, but you got to be careful, because if you go past, let's say redstone, if you go past 1,000, what this is available, it'll void the rest. So, like, that's why it's nice to have like cobblestone, because you collect a lot of cobblestone, right? Once you get 1,000 of it, it'll void the rest, so it won't plug up your inventory, which is really nice. And the upgrade to do this after this is gold blocks, and once I double what I have here, I'll have enough, but I don't have enough to upgrade it yet to the next level, but we will definitely be doing that. I just wanted to show that to you. So, I have this pump up here. These ones we'll get to later. I have a pump. I want to start pumping out the lava down there and start using it to create power. So let's make the pump for now. We probably won't get to the generators in this episode, but let's create this pump. Well, we might get to it, because I do have a lot of this prepared already. So I already have all the stuff for this pump made. So here's the pump, right? Block of gold. I had to go get some more diamond. Oh, sorry, block of diamond, obsidian, and there's our ranged pump. Awesome. So this will pump. I'm not 100% sure about the range, but it'll pump in a huge range around it, and it'll turn the lava or whatever else you're pumping into cobblestone. So let's get rid of that. So now to transfer it up to our base, because we don't want to have to, you know, take tanks and go down there and grab it. We have these ender tanks. It's part of the ender storage mod. And I don't think I have, oh, I do have 2. Nice. So I went to the nether, found a blaze, because I had to get some blaze rods for this. So I will show you the nether at some other point. I found a fortress. It's relatively close actually, which is quite nice. So, tank. We'll need 2 cauldrons, and I was pretty sure I collected cauldrons on our way to this base, didn't I? I must have left them somewhere. That's okay. We can make cauldrons. They're easy. They're just this. And I have exactly enough iron. Perfect. Because we need to make 2 of these. Okay. And a piece of wool. 2 pieces of wool. And I'm going to... there you are. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use... because I'm planning on dyeing them anyways, I'm going to use 2 gray instead of white. So, I'll explain that to you in a second, what I was talking about. So let's make 2 of these. Yes. Perfect. Now if you look at it, it's gray, gray, gray. If you make it with white wool, it would be white, white, white. So what this is, these are tanks that are linked together, kind of like ender chests. And they're linked per the color that's on top. I like to usually make them, oops, glitching. I like to make them red for lava, or orange actually if I could. Here we go. I have a bit of red here. And actually, orange. These things are actually orange colored. Perfect. So if I go to uses, which is U, right? I can get 2 if I use the mortar and pestle, which I have. I can also put them in botany pots and make more, but I don't really need more yet. So I have a mortar and pestle. Got it from Britannia when I first started the quest line for Britannia. So I want 6 of these, which is right there, 6. I figure orange because lava is kind of orangish color, right? Sometimes I do red, but let's do orange. So right now it's on gray. I don't want to do gray. You can, oops, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? There we go. You can click on these and you can change the color. There. Now they're orange. Now if you're playing on a server with multiple people, you can use a diamond. You have to use a diamond on each one. But if you click this part right here with a diamond, it will be your own specific, link to your character, your own specific network of orange, orange, orange. So like, let's say other people had orange, 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 but it was a different fluid in there. You'd be able to link it to your own. So you have all the different, like, I mean, so many different combinations of 3 of every single 16 different colors they have in Minecraft. So you can tell there's quite a bit, quite a variety of you can have so many of these all over the place. Did that go? Oh, so that went. So that's another thing. If this isn't full and it's on pickup, it will pick up things. So if you go, so here, so there's pickup normal, pickup all. So it picked up this because this thing's not full. Then there's filtered pickup, which is what I actually wanted on, because then it'll only pick up what I have in here, so cobblestone. And then there's void pickup. So it will pick everything up, but it'll also void it all. You don't want it on that unless you really want to void stuff that you actually need. So I'm going to put it on filtered pickup. It'll only pick up cobblestone now. Even so, if I throw a stick out, right? Pick it up, it went back in there. But if I had it on pick up all, right? I threw a stick out. Oh. It's calling me a liar now. Anyways. Now, to get all this running, I could use them. I can make a furnator but I want to have these in my base. So I was thinking just a magmatic dynamite. Oh, no. That takes Invar. I'm not ready for Invar yet. Let's make a furnator then. What's this episode time at? Yeah, we got time. So let's make this. So this is blaze with coal or clay, or you can do it with a lava bucket. It gets you 24. So let's do it with a lava bucket, because we know we got lots of lava down there. So let's see, coal, clay. Got lots of it, and we got 2 buckets. Let's go grab 2 things of lava. Sorry, I wasn't quite prepared for this part. I wasn't expecting that the other part would be finished so fast, but I guess that's what happens when you pause, right? I don't want to take it from the lava lake. I have a little bit right down here. There's a little separate lake here. It's just a tiny one, but I like to grab my lava from here instead. There we go, 2 buckets. Because what we're going to need to power this pump, and we're going to need to use lava to do that. Because why bother doing anything else, right, when it can power itself, basically, which is nice. So we'll go back up here, and we'll make the stuff that we need. Yeah, in between episodes, I'll figure out how to make that quiet so that it can double all our ores. But let's make this. We're gonna need lots of this, so it will make all of this 24, and then another one. We'll need a lot more later, but that's good for now. We'll need some. You in here? No. In here. There we go. We'll need some of that. We'll probably need some more of that actually, but we'll use this for now. And we'll use whatever it has doubled. 11. Hopefully that'll be enough. So, to make this, we'll need a furnace, of course. We'll need these tiny capacitors, which is a regular capacitor. So we'll need some redstone. Let's grab a block. There we go. So we'll make a capacitor there, and then we need to make this dielectric casing, whatever, which is these vertical ones and these horizontal ones. They're both different, so that's okay. And then we should have what we need to make the casing. Now we just need, oh, that gave us a quest actually. We'll look into that just before we finish off here. Oh, that's right. I put all my cobble in here. Let's just take out a little bit of it. So we'll make a furnace for us. Wow, I know how to do that. There we go. And we should have what we need to make, oh yes, these ones are the tiny version. So the capacitor, we made 4 capacitors, and one of them turns into 2 tiny, which is nice. There. Oh, wait. Good thing I didn't make that. We need the Enigmatica, which is the one that does lava. Good thing I didn't make that one fully. There. We'll need the Furnator. We'll actually have to make that one for the quest if we go to Powah. Furnator, right? And then it goes into the Enigmatica. We'll make that one just so that we can further along in that quest line. But this is all we need for what we are going to do down here. Except for we need pipes. Now normally I'd love to use these mechanical pipes, but they're locked behind steel, which I only have some nuggets of. We'll get into steel in another episode. But I'm hoping, beyond all hope, that these pretty pipes here, from the Pretty Pipes mod, will transfer liquids. There's actually a portion of that in the storage thing, and I'm hoping, I don't know if these will do liquids or not. Well, let's find out. If not, we'll have to figure something else out. We gotta make these pipes for the quest anyway, so there's 2 tin and a glass. And we don't have any tin smelted. Well, look who came prepared, eh? You know what, I don't need to double this, I just need 2. Put you in there. Piece of glass. It's a waste, I know, but that's okay. Wood's pretty prevalent. And there. 2 tin. Some pipes. We'll see if these work. That also got us another quest complete. But even if this doesn't work, I'll get it working in between episodes if necessary, and I'll show you how it works. But this will just show you the basics of what I plan on doing. We'll use a bucket for now if we have to get it running. So, I lit things up in here, down here, by the way, so everything's good, pretty safe. There's 2 of those, but anyways, sorry, got distracted again. So we'll place this here, right here, and you see it requires RF, so that's what this thing's for. And if we place this here, this will actually output into it, so that'll be nice. What I was planning on doing is having ender chest right over here. I'm going to put this cobble here. The reason why I want it over here, normally you'd put it on top of the pump and it would pump directly into it, but I want to have it over here so that it'll like the lava will go into here before it goes into here, so that if I drain this tank, this thing will still be going. And I'm hoping that the pipes will do that for me. We will see. That does not look like it's connecting. That's connecting, but this is not connecting. And it does output off the top, so this is not going to work. Well, I wonder if I can, let's try this. We might be able to get this working with this. It won't be the same setup that I was hoping for, but we'll try this instead. So if we put this on top directly, it will automatically get its fluids. And if we can pump it from here into, no, see, that's not connecting at all. No, it's not connecting. What about the top? Nope. So this won't connect to that. So that's a bit of an issue. Okay, well, I'll show you what it does. Because if we just take a bucket and then we put it in there, it starts powering this, and there, see? So this has lava, it's generating RF, it's putting it into here, as you can see, that's going up, and it's turning this into stone as it pumps lava, and it's filling up above it. So what we'll ultimately want to do is have this lava going into here. Oh, no way, it automatically outputs to this. Oh, that is amazing. That is just this. I like this block. This block's normally it won't automatically output from there into there. That is super nice. Okay, well, this is actually the only setup you need then. This will be full and it'll stop. So it's going to just fill up on RF, but it'll stop because it's got nowhere to output it now, except for until this back stuff's on RF, right? It'll keep popping a bit of lava into there, but there you go. Oh, there. So yeah, it'll and it'll go down as well. Like if this is deeper than just one block, which I'm hoping it is, it'll get everything down below as well, and it won't get this entire lake because it doesn't have that kind of range. But we can move it further along once it finishes what it can do. But yeah, there we go. So we have lava power now. So what we can do is make another one of these, or better yet, if we look at mag, so this is just a starter one that we made. It generates 15 Fe, which forge energy. But if we can make the basic one, it's pretty easy just by adding a bit of iron to it. It's basically the same one and it uses the old one. So, and it goes further up as you go along, producing more power. But for now, until we can get further in the mod, we can make the basic one and we can generate some power using lava up in our base. That was the whole point, and I'm so glad that we that was able to work without having to use pipes. That's pretty awesome. But anyways, that's the end of this episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe so that you can see when I post new videos. I'm just getting into this and new to this, so I'm trying to, if I can, get one per day. I do work 12-hour split shifts, so sometimes, oh, there's a zombie out there. Sometimes I may not have a video out every single day, but I'll try and backlog if I can, and get one out to you guys. We're just getting started into this pack. I love this. It's a really good pack. There's a lot of good mods in it, and I'm looking forward to getting into mechanism and refined storage and getting all that up and running, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I know those mods very well, so that'll be good. It won't be, you know, as crazy as this setup up here, you know. It'll be, I can compact it a lot better, but this is nice for the very beginning for ore doubling, and you know, so we're backing up in here because we turned this off, so that'll be good. Looks like RF oh no, that's right, because it was still going. But anyways, I'll end the episode here and do some ore doubling between episodes, and we'll come back and we'll do some more fun stuff.